Okay.
No, there. All right, it's 5:35. We will call the meeting to order at this time. So, and I was absent last week, last week, man. Last month. But we're going to review, everybody have opportunity to look over the minutes from January 19th.
Yes.
So we got a motion to approve. All in favor? A second, sorry. Second, all right, motion by Wayne, second by Danielle, all approved? Cool. So the minutes are good. As far as the approval for the bylaws, we're not going to discuss that. Actually, we're gonna table it until next week. I keep saying
We know
next
what you
week.
mean.
Next meeting, how about that? We'll table the bylaws until next meeting. So, and we'll get those sent out for review so that we can talk about those again, before we look at anything approving those. All right, the next on the table is the discussion for Diversity Day. And I know you guys started some work on this last month. And so, Shawana, if you wanna kind of jump us off there, that way we're just good. I know we're looking, thinking about local businesses, food trucks, hair salons, entertainment for the stage and the children's section and things like that.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna, so with the date, as we all know, we have open discussion in here until everything is finalized. It's tentative and subject to change with dates, times, and different things of that nature. We did get quite a bit as far as our overall concept of having a big day where community can come together to learn and just fellowship in a positive atmosphere, which is something that we were all looking at as far as that being the goal, and one of the events that the council does to bring the community together. We are logistically still finalizing some things. So again, just being mindful that it is tentative, especially with MLK. I had the opportunity to see it in action yesterday. It was yesterday, and to see it actually function as the detention pond that it is as well was beautiful. My reaction to it was shocking because I didn't expect. We talked about it, and it's going to be a detention pond. It's going to be a pond, but I didn't think it was going to actually look like it was a pond. And it's still the beauty of the park, even with it filling up as a detention pond. So with that being in mind, that's why we were saying things are tentative. We'll kind of iron out the rest of the things logistically, but that is something we have to keep in mind, because if it does rain and we do get a good hard rain, we're not just waiting on our yards to dry out. It's a pond that we're waiting on. So that
in April though.
At the very end of April either.
Would it rain?
No, it's not gonna rain in April. We might get flowers instead in April, which would be absolutely amazing.
So would be looming. Would that happen?
We're not gonna do that. So we'll iron out the rest of the logistical side to the Diversity Day. Everyone seemed excited in our conversations on last meeting about it. I think it's going to be a great event for the community. I think it's going to be a great event for the council and an opportunity for us to get together for our second event as a council, which I'm excited about. If in starting, those that were here when we first hit the ground that first year, but to see things starting to move along, it's exciting, it's refreshing, and thank you guys for your dedication and commitment. So Felicia, did you want to add anything to that quick overview or that thought on that? Okay.
No. So what is that?
I'm gonna give it back to you.
Yeah, okay, cool. But so just to confirm, because I know in case people are watching, everything's fluid. Location is fluid, time is fluid. All of that's flowing. So as we consider all this and we plan, we gotta make sure, what would be an alternate location though? Do we know what could?
I wouldn't think there's an alternate location. I would say, we had talked about the different parks, but moving an event can be.
So we talked about moving it to the summer.
Okay,
Just move the
case.
day,
Okay.
instead of moving
Okay,
the
got
park,
it.
Move the day.
Prior to football, but right around back to school, right? That's what we discussed.
Right. Kind of, sort of. We were kind of talking about, although we know, people travel and you're not going to, I mean, the idea is somebody's always going to be doing something,
Right.
but moving it to where, for the most part, we kind of know the ground will be dry or won't take as long to dry up.
And it'll be cooler.
Yeah, so we would probably have to, because with the way that the activities are set up,
Right,
it's set up to be an outside
okay.
event.
For it.
All right, is there any further discussion we need to have for diversity bash? All right, cool. Looking at 2024 for the MLK, considering partnering with Mr. Moncrief on that. I don't think we talked about that last meeting, did we? I didn't see it. So what are we thinking about that? So in 2024, we do 2 events. Will we continue with the diversity bash and look at partnering with Mr. Moncrief?
I'll say that the idea is to partner to kind of see, because there may be some other community activities or events that are going on surrounding MLK in 2024. So we'll just kind of see what's going on, who's hosting what, and see what is, of course, support in the areas that we can, but see what could potentially be a good partnership for us and what that aligns with our goals and objectives as a council.
I mean, I like the idea of possibly making this like a yearly thing, what we do, since we're picking certain cultures this go around and then like rotating. And then if we do something else, like maybe we not be the face of it, but like help and be a part of somebody else in the partnering thing.
What do you mean?
Like Mr. like Moncrief, like if we do something.
Oh, you're
else
talking about
some-
just for MLK.
Yeah, for
Okay.
MLK, or like instead of saying that, yeah, we do have 2 things that we're gonna do next year, like we know that we're gonna say we're gonna have another bash next year and we're gonna like rotate the different I guess races of things that backgrounds you're gonna do like different than we did this year. And if we do something else like around MLK or something, like it not be us, but we're just helping and we're there, like, partnered with, I guess.
And there's several partners. I mean, you remember we spent a whole year tied up on a document, creating partnerships. So there'll be many places that we could partner with, and we can just kind of brainstorm, narrow down, and see. I mean, really, it's going to come back to, like Shauna said, our goals and the mission of this board. Because there may be partners that got great ideas, but those ideas are not in line with what's the priority for us. And so that will always be the thing that guides whatever we do. Because even as we're saying, I thought about, somebody had mentioned in the notes, next time consider the kids and things. So partnering with universities, but what they're doing may not be in line with what we're trying to do. And though it's good, it's not that we're not partnering with them because it's not good, it's just not.
You gotta be focused.
It's not our focus at the moment. So cool. So we got a little time to talk about that and figure out who we'll partner with, but we'll brainstorm some ideas on that after we complete the bash and it's successful. Then we can move on and take a look at that. Is there any old business that we need to discuss?
I'm gonna piggyback on our like action plan.
Mm-hmm.
There were a few things that we talked about a city council meeting, attending the city council meeting. And we threw out the city council meeting, I think for February 28th for attendance. Is that still okay with the group? Yeah. Either the February 28th one to attend, and then if you can't attend that one, looking at the March date possibly. which would be the 14th, and then we would do our,
And that would be in lieu of our meeting for that month, or we will do?
we still would meet
We'll
to,
still- okay,
mhm,
I can remember.
debrief recap.
So on the 28th, what time is that?
6.
6.
6.
6.
6 o'clock.
2 weeks.
I can go to the 14th, but not the 28th.
Okay.
Okay. What can you do, Ms. Jackie?
I'm gonna say the 28th.
The 28th?
I do. 20th is my birthday. Or you do.
Oh,
We're
you did
supposed to
say
go out
that.
for Wayne's birthday after.
That's right.
Okay.
We're supposed to go out to eat with that.
Yes, we
So, what about you, man?
Either
Okay,
one.
that conversation just came back to me. when
We
you said
were going
birthday.
out
I was
to
like,
eat
did we
for-
talk about
Yes,
this?
No, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Taco Tuesday.
Alright.
We talked about it.
So we got a bunch of either, so let's
It's back.
do the 14th then, because that's what everybody could do, right? We had some
do
people that
Mhm.
couldn't, so
Yeah.
March 14th would be the one that we, let's see.
Well, why just let us know where you eating it on 28th?
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
Send it in the group.
March 14th at 6.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have it now.
And you want to send a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So cool, we'll have that now at 10. And Shawana send them?
Yes.
I could get a bunch of y'all on this calendar invite just to make sure. I think I can.
That's the Samsung, ain't it?
Yeah.
My phone people might not cooperate with us.
It may not.
Watch it.
Did you say the iPhone people?
Y'all might not cooperate.
Yeah, you don't know no better.
Team iPhone.
We ain't gonna talk about Adam and Eve and Apple with that.
And, and Jayla, no. Listen. All right, cool. I added y'all because I know. So that's sent, Shawan. I got you covered.
I appreciate that. Good looking out.
So we. Oh no, I gotta add Corey. That's. I was looking. I was like, somebody's missing.
So it's for calendar invite.
And Corey, I'll get you added. I don't want. Before we leave.
I'm about to
All
say,
right,
if it's
any-
not on that calendar.
Yeah. Any other new business that we need
It's a
to?
wrap.
Was there anything else on our action plan that we need to discuss as far as dates go?
So we're gonna do the March, council meeting and our
Mhm.
March meeting. Okay.
Mhm. And the March meeting will be. So we'll do, our meeting will be on the ninth. It's a Thursday, then the
Thursday.
following Tuesday.
Mhm.
Yeah. The 9th and the 14th of March.
Well, do we need to move it because we wanted to do the meeting after the council meeting?
So what is
No, let's
the,
keep the date.
it couldn't be the next Thursday, spring break, so that would be out. So
Mhm.
the only other day would be the 30th.
We can just recap our April
Meeting.
meeting, yeah. So we'll keep
Okay.
the
Alicia,
same.
we won't be there.
You mean March?
You and me,
Mhm.
Kelly.
You mean March? You mean recap March?
Hmm.
No, it has to be
April,
April.
right.
It's gonna have to be April, because
So
March is gonna be
meeting's on the
spring
9th,
break.
I'm just
council on
saying.
the 14th.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
April
Oh, you
30th.
did. I was looking at
Yeah.
the wrong month. My
Yeah.
bad. On the calendar.
Y'all are out the 13th,
The 9th
the 9th? Oh, March?
of March.
Okay. Well, y'all enjoy. But you'll be back for the 14th, so that'll be straight. We still good with that? Shawana, or as far as dates,
Yes,
discussing it in April, so we'll discuss the council meeting at our April the
13th.
13th meeting. All right, cool. Let's follow up then. All right, anything else under old business? Okay, any new business anybody have?
I did just want to make an announcement to everybody. There is community Black History celebration on Sunday, February. I was gonna say April, February 26th at 2:30 p.m. in MLK Square. You have some of the African American churches and community leaders that are coming together to do an event in the park. So it'll be a variety of different things, but it's a way that they want to bring unity and to kick off Black history within the community. Not kick off, but just to celebrate the heritage.
Will you repeat the date and time?
February 26th at 2:30 in MLK Square.
And then we're also dedicating the sculpture that's in MLK Square. It's on February the 16th at 12 p.m. Lunch. It's 26.
All right, cool. So 226, 2:30 MLK Square for the community Black History celebration and the sculpture dedication. I actually saw those announcements.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
did?
sure.
They popped up
I
on
guess
the-
it's working for me on social media.
All right.
Because I actually knew about both of those.
Oh, cool.
All right, cool. Anybody else have any other new business announcements or anything that's happening?
Announcements, everybody needs to go have a Theodore Jones from Think Coffee. Part of those proceeds,
yeah.
part of those proceeds will go to the Pine Street Community Museum and the Pine Street Backpack Program.
What kind of coffee?
It's like they made
It's
a,
got a, it's a special
it's
one that
called
was
the
made.
Theodore
and
Jones.
it's
Yeah, it's
named-
It's what's the flavor? What is
it has
Oh,
like
I have
I'll
to pull
find
it
it
up.
for you.
brown sugar
I have to
and
find it.
Something
Jalen.
mocha and yeah.
It's some kind of,
It sounds
it
really
sounds
good.
like it's
Yeah.
real good.
It's
Do you
good.
like cold coffee, iced
I
coffee?
like it.
I got reverse CAC. I drink
Oh, it's
coffee.
cold?
Well, from the picture, don't quote me.
Straight to sleep.
Don't quote me. It's a cold drink.
Coffee.
But I think they can make it.
Oh, look at that boy.
Sharp.
Cask is sharp. Cask is sharp.
Jalen, like, oh, when I first walked in.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, y'all let me sit down.
All right, so
Didn't give you time.
So we're gonna check out the Theodore Jones for some proceeds. All right, any other new business that we have before we make a motion to adjourn? Any other? Jalen, I'll catch you up
Okay.
with the dates. I sent you a calendar invite for next month.
I got it.
No other new business? All right, so if there's no other new business, we've covered what we need to cover. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. All right, so we will conclude our meeting. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.